Hello everybody, how are you? I just wanted to pop in and I wanted to talk to you about some of the gadgets that we have. Pampered Chef has so many utensils, so many things. Everybody loves them, but you know what? Some are my favorites and some are brand new and I just had to show you. So first I wanted to talk to you about one of the items that I originally got when I signed up for Pampered Chef over 15 years ago, and I had bought it previous to that. So it's probably about 16, 17 years, but this is one of the newer ones. So this is the garlic mincer. Now you might be saying to yourself, okay, so I just chop up my garlic. That's perfectly fine, you can do that. But I love the way this minces the garlic. And did you know that the smaller the piece of garlic, the more potency it has? And the thing with the garlic mincer, or the garlic press as we like to call it, is that it gets all the oils out of the garlic. And when you have the oils, you have more potent garlic. So therefore, when you take your piece of garlic, and I'm just gonna take it here, and it already has the skin on it, pop it right in there, and it comes with my little, here we go. I call it my little Barbie brush, see it has little things. So I'm just gonna take this, I'm gonna pop it in the hopper with the thing on. I'm just going to press. Can you see this? See all that fresh garlic that just came out? Look at that. Now I'm just going to take my little scraper over here. I'm just going to get all that off into my bowl. And then you take this and you have all of inside. You have the skin of the garlic. So you're just going to take the other side and you are going to scoop it all out. And then you're going to take the little brush side and you're going to put it in the little holes, and you're going to clean out the holes and get everything right out of there. So that is the garlic mincer. Absolutely love this. One of my favorite products. Hold on, I have a little bit of garlic on my hand. I just want to wipe my hand off. So one of the other favorite garlic products is our garlic slicer. 1 second. I have the garlic slicer right here. Love this. And the reason that I love this, and it's different than the garlic press, is that you're going to get fresh slices of garlic. So sometimes you just want to decorate something, a little bit of garlic on top. Sometimes you want the garlic flavor, but you don't want it so potent. I love to use the garlic slicer, especially when I'm making things like broccoli with garlic and oil, or you want to use, this when you're making just garlic and oil. When you're toasting this, like thin slices of it, and I'll show you that in 1 second. When you're toasting it, it takes longer for this to brown up than it does the minced garlic. Obviously, it has more surface space. So when you are toasting up your garlic for garlic and oil, you wanna make sure that it's not going to brown too quickly. And if it does, it has a burnt taste and you might as well start over. So you definitely wanna use sliced garlic for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into our little silicone sleeve, and this is sold as a set. I'm gonna rub it back and forth like this, and then out pops my piece of garlic, and the skin is off of it. So I'm just going to pop it into the hopper here. This comes apart for easy cleaning. Push that back in, make it lock. I'll put it in here. You can put in here some chocolate. Maybe you want to do chocolate shavings. Maybe you want to do some fresh ginger. Maybe you want to do some sliced carrots. Anything small, sliced radishes. But look at this. Look at how thin. Just trying to get this one piece. Look at how thin this slices it. Listen, a razor blade could do just as good, but are you gonna sit there with a razor blade? I don't think so. And plus, we're not in the movie Goodfellas, just saying. So I absolutely love the garlic slicer, and this is another piece that I had to have. So wanted to show you guys. Okay, getting into some of my must-haves. Our scraper collection. If you don't have the scraper collection, I'm telling you, you don't know what you're missing. This is the big Mama Jamma, and then it goes down in size. I have different sizes. So this is the big one. The thing I love about it is not only are they heat resistant, which means that this sucker could go into your dishwasher and come out, and it's going to be sanitized and everything is fine. It is forged together. The head is forged together with the handle, which means when you're going to use it, you're not going to come out with just a handle and the head is stuck inside whatever you were just mixing. You don't have to worry about that. They are stain resistant. So you might use this in some of your spaghetti sauces, and you might say like, oh, it's orange now. Don't worry about it. Trust me, it'll turn to white again. And honestly, you could just leave this right in your window in the sun, and it is going to turn white again. A few more washes, it's going to turn white. I love these. I love this, especially when I'm making eggs, scrambled eggs in the morning. I love it because of the point will get around any kind of bowl, but I love it because it's so flexible that I could get in there and I can scoop up my eggs and get all around the outside. Because you know how sometimes scrambled eggs goes to the side and you want to get up around that? This is my favorite piece to have. And then I love my little ones like this. I absolutely love this. It's just easy to grab and mix something up. Scrapers, absolutely love them. Okay, these are 2 of our new products, actually 3 of our new products, and these are the little babies. Look at how cute these are. And when I tell you I use these all the time, and we just got them in stock in spring, so here they are. So this is our chef's tongs, but this is the smaller one. And when you hold it down, they open up, and when you put it this way and you lock it, they stay locked. They're not going to spring open inside of your drawer. You don't have to worry about that. They have a silicone tip on them so that whatever you grab is going to be grabbed. Put it down, this little thing here, watch. See how it's here? Flip it upside down. And now it opens up. Love these. And then we have our little baby whisk, which was very much appreciated that they brought back. Love this. This is what I use in the morning to scramble up my eggs. And this is also what I use when I wanted to make my whipped coffee. Loved that. So this is a great thing. And our new pasta tongs. When you think to yourself, what do I need pasta tongs for? And I'll be honest with you, that was one thing I thought. Like, I don't think I need pasta tongs. Well, I think everybody needs pasta tongs, because after using these, I was like, what the heck was I doing? They grab onto your pasta so nice. Nothing slips out. When you're trying to grab pasta with maybe tongs, or maybe you're using a spoon, or whatever it is that you're trying to do, especially spaghetti, linguine, fettuccine, things like that, you want something that's going to hold onto it. And this is the thing for you. Again, hold it upside down, opens it up, turn it this way, and it stays closed. Opens it up. Love, love, love these. Brand new. Okay, some of the other things that maybe you know about, maybe you don't. Mix and chop. Everybody loves the mix and chop. You say to yourself, I don't think I have a need for that. That was me. I was like, I don't think I need that. Well, now that I have it, I think, how did I live without this thing? The chop that you get is so fine, but if you don't want it fine and you want it chunky, no matter what it is, if you like your meat in bigger pieces, just don't chop it that much. That's all you have to do. Chop up your eggs for egg salad. Chop up your avocados for guacamole. Mix up your tomatoes when you're having whole tomatoes and you want to crush them up. Use this. I'm telling you, this is something that you say to yourself, like, I didn't know what I would do without this. And it chops up your ground meat, beef, turkey, chicken, whatever it is that you want to use. This chops it up fantastically. Mix and chop. Brownie pan lovers, if you don't have one of these, you might be saying to yourself, I don't know what I'm missing out on. You need one of these. You do not want to scratch your brownie pan, so you want to make sure that you have our little spatula, and it is a nylon spatula, so it is not going to scrape anything. So you want to make sure that you have this way. Easy to get into the brownie pan and serve, and it's not going to scrape it. And speaking of that, if you don't have our cake tester, guys, look at how thin. I don't know if you can see how thin this is. So this is going to test your cake, and this little side here is bent a little bit, and it's going to get around to loosen up anything that you have. Do you have our donut hole pan, or are you ordering our donut hole pan? Well, you may want to get this. I know it's included in the set, but if you don't have it, you might want to get it. Then you can use this to flip over your little donut holes. This way they get browned on both sides. This is also great to get any of your muffins out, things like that. It is not going to scrape your pans. Again, this is nylon, so it is a great tool to have in your arsenal. Okay, so does anybody have maybe an elderly parent, or you think to yourself like, I can't open up these jars. What do they put them on with? The jar opener. I know you may be saying to yourself like, I don't think I really need that. Well, I didn't think I needed it either until I got it, and now I think to myself, where is that thing? I just push it up, the jar sits right in here, and then you hold the jar and it pops it right open. It even has holes if you want to put it underneath your cabinet, and you just put the jar there and twist the jar. Absolutely love this. So elderly parents, they're probably going to want that. Okay, excuse me, my throat is getting a little dry. Scoop and drain. Guys, this is a game changer for me. Game changer. A lot of times I would try to take my pan and get all of the meat to one side and drain off the grease, or I'm trying to drain the pasta, hurry up, take it from over here to go over to the sink, to dump it out into a colander. You don't have to anymore. Just take the scoop and drain. I take this, I scoop up my ground beef, my ground meat, whatever it may be, let it drain back into the pan, put this into the bowl. Keep doing that. Now the grease is in there and I could just easily get rid of it. But this is a fantastic thing to also use for pasta. Love it for pasta. Why? Because I don't have to pick up that hot pan. I have cat, I have 2 dogs, and you know what? They get in my way a lot. So I don't want to be tripping over anybody with a huge hot pot of water. So here I am taking my scoop and drain, and I just literally take it, drain it, and sometimes you want that pasta water, so I don't take that much time. I just take it and put it right into my other pan that I have my sauce in, because you want to make sure that you're mixing up your pasta in with the sauce so that it soaks up that flavor. So you definitely want to have this. And sometimes you need the pasta water in there because it's also going to help make your sauce come together. So love this, the scoop and drain. I'm telling you, much needed. And do you have our Easy Read measuring cups? If you don't have those, guys, is another thing you need to put on your list because those are one of my absolute favorites. But I grabbed this, and this is called the Easy Read Colander. So you notice that there are holes in this. This is something if you want to drain off maybe your berries and you just put them in here. You need a cup of berries, has measurements right here. Just look down and there are all your measurements, just like the Easy Read measuring cups. So you want a cup of berries, put it in. You want to drain your beans. I need a cup of beans so there's your beans and they have all that stuff in it, right? Pop it in here, rinse it underneath the water, everything drains away, and now you can measure and say, oh, there's my cup of beans. This is perfect, and it is also something that is much needed in the kitchen when you say to yourself, I never knew I needed that. Well, this is something that you need. So hopefully you've seen some of the gadgets that we have and something interests you. If you have any questions about anything, please make sure that you ask me. I'd love to help you out.